Hey everybody, so this is a bit of a project update on the Beetle. It's been over a year since I did a YouTube video on this. So when I brought it home and I thought there's not much to do here. I think I even did a walk around and showed a few examples of some rust holes I was going to fix. Now if you follow me on Instagram, you know that it pretty much escalated from that point. So we are now in a position where the body is completely off. I've ended up doing lots and lots of repairs on the body. I've just about started doing the rear floor pan. I've just put together the beam, which I've painted, and it's got all new trailing arms and reconditioned brakes. I've just done the steering box lube and all that kind of stuff. Been doing a lot of work on the brakes themselves. Just done the axle tubes, seals and all that kind of stuff. The body's needed lots and lots of work. I actually ended up removing the entire rear section of the car, so you're going to be able to see some of those joins there, and currently we've got a big hole there, but I actually had to cut pretty much from around there. You'll see some of those marks there, from around there all the way through the other side. This is the original paint, so I have spent a few hours, probably more like 30 hours, going back over the paint job, removing the 3 layers of paint. So you can see the difference there. The car was this lighter blue before, kind of royal blue. This is the original cobalt blue. So I've replaced the rear bumper mounts on both sides. I've done the front quarter on both sides, and I've done the front valance here too. But we've got a bit of an issue with this. Oh, and I've also done a spare wheel well. But it's not lining up here. I think there's been an accident at some point, so I've got a bit of straightening out to do there. I've done the bottom of the A-pillar on the other side, not this one. I have done the quarter from about here. It looks terrible at the moment, but it will look good. I've done these window corners, which still need a bit of work. So that's where I ended up. From that initial positive, bring it in the garage for 2 months, I've ended up 2 years later in a position where the car doesn't drive and is in bits. So I'm going to try and do a few more videos. As I say, currently working on this floor pan. The original pans are pretty good. They're a bit sketchy in places, but I mean, as soon as you look at you can see the original spot welds. There's not actually any real holes in them. This side's worse. It is pitted, but I'm going to be putting a textured paint on that anyway. There's no real actual damage, but this back half was too far gone, so I'm currently I had to weld in an extra piece here, as you can see hasn't been cleaned up yet, and then the floor pan I'm going from here along the edge around there, and I'm gonna meet up here. I could have done the entire pan, but I thought I already had the rear panel, so I thought I'd give it a go. But it's lined up pretty well. I still have the original piece for reference here, and it's looking pretty good, to be honest. So that's where we're at. Everything's in boxes. So I'm expecting this probably will take me at least another couple of years now. So as I say, I've spent a lot of time trying to recondition this beam. It's got drop spindles on the front now, and I spent a lot of time on the swing axle. Next up is going to be this pan. Once this is welded in, I'm going to take the beam back off, wire wheel the whole pan on both sides, and kind of gravitex it, or paint these gravitex the floor pans. So that's where I am. Yeah, hopefully more videos again in the future. See you next time.